Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
G'day, Tony from Coota Carnivores here. The other day I made some bacon and egg rolls, carnivore friendly bacon and egg rolls. I made the buns out of crushed up pork rinds and an egg and some baking soda, and then obviously eggs and bacon. I posted it up on the Aussie Carnivores Facebook group, and someone mentioned that they'd like to see a video of it. So I thought I'd do it again, but it took 8 eggs to do that, and I'm not exactly loaded. So what I've done is I've got some pork and veal mince here. So I thought I'd make, still the buns, I'd make hamburgers. I'd make patties out of the pork and veal, and I'll cook up some bacon as well. And oh, and I bought some Aussie Jack burger slices. Now the good thing about this is that it's less than 1% carbohydrates and less than 1%, or less than 1 gram carbs and less than 1 gram sugars in each serving. So win-win. So I won't do eggs today. I'm still going to show you how I make the buns, and I'll show you how I do the mince. I can't remember if I've shown you that before or not, but yeah, so this may be a little bit disjointed, but I'll do my best. Anyway, step 1 is, oh, and you can tell this is well rehearsed. The first thing we had to do was crush up some pork rinds. Now I ran out of the Carnivore Friendly kilo bag of pork rinds we used, and to be honest, they weren't all that tasty, and they didn't crush very well either. So I got the next best thing I could find, Woolies. It's like tiny bit of carbs, tiny bit of sugar. It's the best ones I could find from Woolies. That's like 4 bags in that. Crushes down to this, so I'll use these. That was the first step. The second step, I guess, is to make the buns, because it doesn't matter if they're cool, if they cool down, and then I'll do the mince and the bacon. Back in a minute. Okay, the recipe I've got for the mince patties, it calls for 1 kilo of mince. I'm only doing 1/2 kilo, so I'm going to have 1/2 tablespoon of salt, but I can't do 1/2 an egg, so it's going to be really moist and squishy. All right, let's get started. Again, this mint must have a child lock on it. Taking great care not to put the paper in with it. And this is Himalayan pink salt, not rock salt. Well,
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
that was Google. All right, 1/2 tablespoon of salt and 1/2 an egg, but I'll probably drop the whole egg in. And to get squishy. Ew. I'm a geek and a musician. I don't like getting my hands dirty. I mean, my fingers, they blister at the first sign of manual labour. Usually when I go to the doctor and they say, "You allergic to anything?" I usually say, "Yes, manual labour and hot soapy water," apparently, but maybe I should have only done 1/2 an egg. All right, so that's done. Right, now to make patties out of very squishy mince. Oh gosh. Well,
Maybe you could put a bit of pork rind in it to thicken it up.
All right, I've just had a good suggestion. I'll be back. One of the things that I promise about these videos is that I'm not only going to show the successes, I will show the ones that aren't successes as well, including my English. So 1 egg was far too much. Try a bit of pork rind in it to see if I can make it less squishy. Won't play around with the taste too much because it's already pork minced. That's actually working. I shouldn't be surprised because it was my wife that mentioned it. Ah, not so squishy. All right, get that out of harm's way. I've not done this with pork before actually. I've only ever done it with beef. So pork feels a bit different. Well, this feels a bit different. In my vast experience as a cook. Okay. I won't bore you with the rest of this. Okay, it made 5 patties. So I'll fight Jane for the 5th one. Actually, no, she'll probably get it. Step 2. Oh, step 1 should have been making the rolls. I'll make the bread now. Right, so step 1 should have been to make the buns. Now, for the buns, there's a teaspoon of butter, a 1/4 cup of pork rinds, and a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder or baking soda. That's all there is to it. Got to melt the butter first. So, and I've got 2 bowls because while one's being melted, in tandem. A teaspoonful of butter. I usually microwave those for 20 seconds, so I'll be back in 20 seconds. So it's 1/4 cup of pork rinds, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda or baking powder, and an egg. Mix it all up with a fork. You put it in a small bowl because that's the shape that the bread roll comes out of, and it looks more bread rolly. Then into the microwave for 90 seconds. The bowl's really hot, but I don't know if you can see that. Hot bowl. Bun 1. And there you have it. Through the magic of video editing, 4 buns. Now just set those aside for now. Let them cool down and dry out a little bit so it doesn't taste like scrambled eggs. It actually tastes quite nice. Next bit is to do the mince, the patties. I'm making 4 buns, but there's 5 patties, so I'm a guts. I'm going to cook 5 patties. Oh, before I do, my wife bought this shirt down at the Salvo store. I'm wearing it in honour of a very young friend of mine called Isaac. If he's watching this, I don't know if he will, or if his dad will let him. Minecraft, yes. All right. Patties, you don't need to see me cook patties, do you? I'll be back. Okay, while the patties are cooking, just real quick, I've cut the buns. Slice them just like buns. They're nice and cool. And now I'm just going to get the bacon ready to cook in the microwave. In this cool little bacon cooker. As soon as I can get the bacon apart. And I think I got this one from Aldi. You can get it at Woolies. Put them in. Oh, there's too much bacon. Too much bacon. Chuck it in. About 3 minutes and check it in the microwave. I've never having cooked pork mince before. Oh, this handle's getting a bit hot. Not looking too bad. Well, it's not crispy, but it's still bacon. And so, I'm going to start a new company and call it Hungry Dad's. A Hungry Dad Burger. Carnivore friendly. Taste test. Always my favourite part. Oh, yum. Mmm. Mmm. They're the only words I can think of to describe it. That was really nice. Anyway. Carnivore friendly hamburgers. Yeah, it worked. Gotta love being a carnivore. Okay, just a very quick update. I think we need sour cream on it, so we're going to try some sour cream as well, just on one slice.